talk about my first 3 months of like after having Mateo. So my first 3 months postpartum. To me it is the hardest part of raising a child, having a child. So yeah, let's get into that. So if you all don't remember, Mateo was born in February of 2019 and he was born in the night. It was like 7:45, 46, and yeah, I left Mama Toto the morning, minutes to 7, reached home about 7, 8, and that's when it started. My mom was home with me for the first day, and after that she had to go back to work, so it was just me and Tay. She got my great aunt to stay with me, but she was just there just in case I needed anything, so like for me to shower and stuff, just for her to look at the baby, so you know, to make sure that nothing's wrong. But I basically did everything. The first day though, when I got home, so I got stitches down there, so I couldn't really sit. Using the bathroom was okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm not like a people person. What I mean by that, like I like to be my own space, so like it didn't have a lot of people like come to see me or anything like that. It was just me, my sister, and my mom and the baby. For like, that's what I could remember. And they were there. My sister had to go to work the same morning, and my mom was with me. I went home, I slept, and yeah, that was that. I think I showered Mateo that day. Well, it wasn't a shower, it was like a bath, and it still really wasn't that bad. It was either that day, not the evening, that day or the day after. I just basically washed his hair. It wasn't really to bathe him because his umbilical cord and everything was still fresh, so it's just to wash his hair and get everything out of his hair. He still has some blood, some mucus, and yeah. After that, it was just me and Tay until my mom, she took vacation either the week after or 2 weeks after, I can't remember. And when she was on vacation, we used to do, I do day shift and she do night shift, meaning if Mateo need a bottle in the night, then she would wake up and feed him, and then I would sleep, and in the day I would let her sleep and I would do everything for him. So bathe him, feed him, be with him, all of that, right? And it was like that. I think she stayed a month home. It was like that for a month, and that was because I really couldn't do it. Like sometimes, like, you can't even blame me because again I was 16, and yeah, you're gonna say, well, you should not get pregnant, but I got pregnant anyways. And I didn't ask to be pregnant, but me becoming pregnant was a consequence of my actions, and I wasn't gonna just terminate the pregnancy just because I couldn't face, you know, the consequences. So I kept the baby, obviously, and you can't like everything that happens bad, like if I can't wake up to feed the baby or I can't do this, you can't think like, well, you should not get pregnant. Like, you can't think like that, you know. And anyway, so back to what I was saying. I couldn't wake up, so sometimes she had to tap me. She like, Marika, the baby crying, Marika, Mateo crying, Marika, Mateo up. And sometimes I would wake up by myself, but most times she have to wake me up. Like, I don't know, I was just exhausted. And I used to co-sleep, like we used to sleep together, me, my mom, and the baby. But we didn't start doing that until like he was a month, because we were afraid of like smushing him or him getting hurt or anything like that. So he used to sleep in the bed, and so it was our bed and the playpen and his bassinet and everything. So yeah, I used to have to get up, get him out of there, and sit up on the bed and feed him. Or my mom would get him out of there and just pass him to me. Or my midwives recommended that I just stay in the laying down position and feed him, like just on the side. But that didn't work all the time, and it was just easier to sit up, and yeah. So my mom, she used to do night shift because I just I couldn't wake up. I feeding him, breastfeeding him, and I am sleeping on myself. That's to tell you how tired I was. And I'm glad that I had a good supply of breast milk. So I got a pump, she had milk, she had everything. And let me tell you, without my mother, I don't know, I might have go into postpartum depression, because that is so hard. Like the first 3 months is so hard, because Mateo was waking up every 2 hours on the hour. He didn't used to give you more than 2 hours. Nope. He gets a bottle at 2 a.m. and he expects one at 4 a.m. Not 4:30, not 4:45, 4 a.m. And oh my goodness, it was so hard. That is why I cannot have another baby. And I know that if I have another baby, yes, it will be with me and my husband, me and my boyfriend, but my boyfriend not ready for that either, and he will stress me out. So we are not I am not I am not having another child. I cannot do that again. I will cry every day with that baby. But anyways, so yeah, it was just like, it just real hard to get up every 2 hours. And as a 16-year-old, I used to go to sleep like 10, 11 for the latest and wake up in time for school. But I'm going to sleep like 6, and I still have to wake up 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6 every 2 hours. So it was like, oh my goodness, but yeah, he was good. And then around like 4 months, 5 months, we introduced him to food, and that's when he started getting full for longer. So it was like every 3 hours, then it went up to every 4 hours he needed a bottle, and that was that. At 6 months, I think, no, Mateo had breast milk for 4 months, 5 months, right? So at 5 months, when we introduced him to food, we also introduced him to formula. And formula, they say is thicker. It's not really, but yeah, when he was introduced to formula, he used to drink 4 to 6 ounces, and that would be every 3 hours, every 4 hours max. Then and let me tell you, if you're thinking about having a child and you do not have a stable job or a stable life on the whole, think again, because Infamil not cheap at all. And Mateo had sensitive skin, so he was changing formulas like every fortnight, because Infamil was flaring up his skin. This other, I think it was Simarac, like it was just 3 different formulas we had to try out, and then eventually he settled with Infamil Gentilies, the green tin. Is that the green? Either the green or the purple. Can't remember. And then it went scarce. The milk just disappeared from the grocery, from PriceMart, from everywhere. So yeah, that was hard too. And he went to the doctor at like 3 months for rashes on his neck and his belly, and it was just a task. And yeah, formula used to last like, okay, so Infamil, if you know, it's like 2 packs in 1 box, that would last a week. So you have to get that 4 times, and that was like $212. So just calculate for the month. Pampers wasn't that bad. Yes, he used to change Pampers, but the lower the size. So if he was in size 2, then you get more Pampers. But Fatty Mateo used to go up with his Pampers. So if he's 1 month, he went size 1. 2 months, he went size 2.
3 months
he went size 3, you know? And yeah. So by 5 months, he was wearing size 5. And size 5 only have like 132 Pampers, compared to like size 4 is like 150, size 3 is 2 something. So you know, he was getting less Pampers, more money, and well, he bigger. So yeah, Pampers ain't cheap, milk ain't cheap. Think again about children. But yeah, as far as school goes though, so I started back school when Mateo was like 3 months, and I used to have to wake up in the night, feed Mateo, and then I still have to wake up for school to go to school, and that was really hard as well. But like I said, my mother was there, and it was a simple tap on the shoulder, like, "Mommy, can you help me, Mommy?" You know, sometimes I really just wanted her to get her rest, because she didn't have to do anything that she did for me, and it was just a choice. Like, she was doing it because, you know, I'm a daughter and she loves me, but she didn't have to do it because Mateo is not her son. So I really did take into consideration that she also has work, she also has a life. So sometimes I would just let her sleep and, you know, push through and try to feed him or do whatever he needs by myself at 60. I want to say when Mateo turned 9 months, it was easier. That's when it became easy. It still wasn't easy, like easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No, it was still hard, but he was waking up like at 3 and then wake up at 7. Okay, so we would go sleep at 10. He wake up at 3 for a bottle, and then go back to sleep and wake up at 6, 7 in time for school. So it wasn't that bad. And only when Mateo turned like 18 months, he stopped waking up in the night. And when he stopped waking up in the night, I happy that so much. I was like, hey, he didn't wake up last night. And then I realized it's a custom thing. I was like, okay. So yeah, I was really happy about that, because the waking up in the night saying, I can't deal with that. And yeah, his sleeping schedule is messed up, because he fights the sleep in the day. So he doesn't want to sleep in the day, and then when he coming home, he's fall asleep in the car. And no matter what you do, you cannot wake up Mateo. You cannot tell him, "Let's go in the park." You can't pay him to stand up. You can't do him nothing. Like, he would just be in any position. He would just be like this. You can pay him to stand up. He's standing up and sleeping. Like, nothing could wake him up. So he does go and sleep from like 5, and then wake up at like 4, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to stay up with him, and yeah, that terrible. But yeah, the first 3 months, like I said, the worst part is waking up and feeding them. Pumping breast milk doesn't hurt, but if you do not pump and you fall asleep and you leave the milk there to multiply and just keep producing throughout the night, you're gonna wake up with rock hard breasts, and that does hurt real bad. In terms of, I don't know how to tell all you how to get your baby to sleep through the night, because as I say, my baby didn't start sleeping through the night until like 18 months. if you're wondering about where Mateo's dad and all of this, he used to go by him, or Mateo's dad would come and spend some time with him. But I didn't want him to sleep out yet, because he was just my baby, and I didn't want, like, I just wanted him close to me all the time. Now he just say I'm going with my father, and he just disappear. But when he was that small, I just wanted to keep him close to me. It wasn't until he was 3 months, I think, he actually started sleeping out. And yeah, my mom was my biggest help in the first 3 months. My sister would help sometimes, like she would help more in the evening time when she come from work, but she does sleep strong. So if me and my mother is up with Mateo and Mateo crying, she ain't hearing shit. Nope. But now he's good. And I think I was the same when her baby was in the first 3 months too. Like I didn't even say, hey, squat. Her baby up crying, and I sleeping. I catching my Z's. But yeah, I really cannot see myself getting pregnant again and having another child, because I cannot do that. I cannot do that again. Even if it's with, like I said, my husband, and he very supportive, and he there just like my mother was there. I can't do it at all. It's too much. And I don't know, like my sister, she didn't go through it like me, but she basically went through it alone, and she's still excited to have more children. She wants an next one, she wants like 2 more, and I'm like, not me. I can't do that now. I can't do that at all. Let me tell you, that not happening. That not happening. It not happening. It cannot happen. It can't happen at all. I will cry. I will go into a deep depression, because the amount of trauma that I faced, like, during my pregnancy, and the first 3 months was just real hard. I just can't relive that again. And people does always say, like, your mindset will change, or you will want different when you meet your husband, and this and that. So I already met my husband, and he don't like children. Let me not say that. He don't like babies. Like, you see how Mateo is 3, he could deal with that. But you see the vomiting and the throwing up, the vomiting and the crying, the excessive crying and the dribble and all that, he can't deal with that. So, me being pregnant, not going on, no, because then he just gonna be like, and I'm gonna be like, what? It's just poo, it's just vomit. But he don't see it so. So yeah, I was like, it's a good thing. I don't have a child already, because then what else gonna do? But yeah, people are saying that when you get your husband, your mindset go change, or you go on different and this and that. But no, I really just want to book my appointment to take out my ovaries. I might sell them, all kind of thing, or donate them, because I can't, and I don't trust birth control. I don't trust any birth control method. And every time, before I do the nasties, every time I did do it before, I would always think that, what if I get pregnant? Because it just, like, all you don't know now, I just never healed from that trauma that I got from my pregnancy. So I'm paranoid all the time. I'm paranoid all the time about I can't get pregnant again. What if I'm pregnant? And sometimes science telling me that I'm not pregnant. So like, I get my period, I have everything to say that I'm not pregnant, but it doesn't matter. Like, nothing, like, it just don't matter. Like, because it's still stuck in my head that if I have sex, I will get pregnant. because I had sex and I got pregnant. So it's just really hard even after. So, you know, in the moment I might be like, yeah, the nasty is fine, it's all good. But after, mentally, it does affect my, like, you know, what if I get pregnant again? I can't get pregnant again. And sometimes I just cry about it and just change everything, and it's just be like, so I really just don't want children. I don't want no more babies. I cannot do that again. And even, you know, people that say, so if Mateo wants siblings, Mateo have cousins and he might get a sibling from his dad's side but not from me. And if my husband wants children, my husband, he like the cute part about babies. He cannot deal with babies on the whole, all the icky yucky parts, the waking up in the night, he's sleep real strong. So me to get him up to make a bottle or to feed the baby, they're gonna be stressed and it just not gonna work. So we already say, you know what, we're not gonna do that, we will babysit. So yeah, I'm not saying this to discourage you and say, well, don't have kids. You could have kids if you want to have kids, you know. Yeah, that's on you. But me, I will not be having more kids. I will be the only cool auntie, rich auntie that has a baby. So I'll be the rich auntie that has one baby and no more, you know. So let me babysit. I'll babysit for you on Saturdays. Just make sure I pick up your child by 8 because I need my rest. And yeah, so my boyfriend that's ready, we will babysit. And you know, that's that. Because when Mateo is when I say too, Mateo will be 16. Like, we don't have all that stress to worry about, you know. And I love that. I just really cannot see myself going through it again, even if I go through it with a, that's Mateo, if I go through it with a partner, go through it with my mother again, I just can't. It would really destroy my mental health, honestly. But yeah, you know, have babies. If you are financially stable and you can afford a baby, have a baby. But, and if you are of age, of course. But if not, you could wait. You could be the rich auntie like me. But I mean, I'm the only rich auntie with a baby. But yeah, that's really it. Bye guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.